What's going on, guys? Got a 2012 Cruze, and I'm going to use it to show you what you might want to check if you're having issues with your Cruze not starting, the engine's not turning over. What I would recommend, obviously, check the battery out. See if you've got heavy corrosion present at the terminals. If you have a voltmeter, check it out. Get it tested for free if you can get the car over to an AutoZone or Advance or whatever. Let's go ahead and pop this fuse cover off. I'll show you the fuse and the relay for the starter. That is going to be the starter fuse right there. And while someone's attempting to start the car, you can actually tap on that and see if it'll get going, or you can try swapping it. These relays right here that you can swap with, those are going to be for the what relays are those? Those are the cooling fan relays right here. So if you do swap with these, be sure to swap back if the relay is indeed the problem, because you don't want to be running around with an inoperable cooling fan relay. As far as the fuse goes, really easy to check. It's this 30 amp fuse right here. You can just take a peek in there and see if it's blown or not. If it is blown, you want to try another fuse in there. These two, they're going to be for the power windows. So roll all your windows up and then you can start pulling these out. And there's a handy puller that lives right here that you can use. Just kind of clips on there and you just wiggle it out. This is a J-case fuse, by the way. So when you're done messing around with all the fuses and everything, if you still need to do more troubleshooting, what you're going to want to do is check to see if you're getting power to the starter when you're attempting to start it. On this engine, the starter is actually over here on the back of the motor. There's two power connections to it. One is a big beefy power connection. That cable is always hot, and that's what carries the power that actually turns the starter over. The other cable is smaller, and it carries the signal. That's the signal line to tell the starter when to start engaging. And it's going to be this one right here. So this wire gets hot when the starter is supposed to start rocking and rolling. So you can check to see if you're getting voltage to this lead here. It actually goes to this part of the starter right there. You can check to see if you're getting power on here. If you're feeling adventurous, you can also supply your own power here and see if the starter starts turning over after you've done that. If you supply power to that lead and the starter doesn't turn over, then you know that the starter is bad. Alternatively, if you're seeing that no power ever goes to that lead, then you can't condemn the starter at that point. You may need to look elsewhere, like the ignition switch, or maybe a safety interlock. So yeah, that about covers it. Let me know if you guys have any questions.